A teenage boy was attempting to bicycle across the railroad tracks near a park when he was struck and injured by a train last night. A look at how the teenager is today and who will be helping the Martin County Sheriff's Office investigate this accident. A Miami high school football game ends abruptly after gunshots are heard. How the gunshots led players on the field to hit the turf while others were sprinting off the sidelines. And as community leaders continue their fight for change after a police officer's shooting of Corey Jones last month, a planned protest at the Palm Beach Gardens Mall is expected to draw a large but peaceful crowd today. We'll tell you more about that coming up. Well, good morning and welcome to Today on 5. Welcome to your Saturday. I'm Christina Noche here with Tyler Malden. And I know it's hard to kind of get up and get moving, but today might be the day you can kind of stay sluggish, stay in the sweats.
Right. Today and definitely tomorrow, too.
Okay.
Good sleeping weather this weekend. Good weather to stay in, maybe read, maybe, watch a movie.
Clean the house in anticipation for the holiday.
Exactly. All good weather for that because we're expecting some rain. So the weekend weather word for you today, Christina Noche and all of you at home, would be rain. That's what we have as the weekend weather word, as you can see right here. Rain is the weekend weather word. Now, Live After 5 Max is already showing a little bit of rain, and the rain, for the most part, is up here across Stewart. We have some sporadic showers across the area. The isolated rain down here across South County. It's lifting out of Boynton Beach up to the north, a little bit more behind that. The heavy rain continues to come on shore around Stewart, and you'll continue to see it for at least the next probably 30 minutes. Wouldn't be surprised if it continues for the next couple of hours because this line extends way out there into the Atlantic, and it just continues to come due west. Notice how close it is to Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie, you're still dry, though. So, yeah. Fingers crossed that it stays to your south, although you do need a little bit of rain up there across the Treasure Coast. Indian River, you still look pretty good, and Okeechobee County, you're looking fine, too. A lot of cloud cover around right now, and it'll continue to be cloudy for the rest of this morning. Going on into the afternoon, we'll see more showers, and tonight we'll even see some thunderstorms, too. Highs day will be around 84 degrees. The wind shouldn't be too big of a problem. The big story for us this weekend will be the showers and the thunderstorms. Rain percentages actually increase as we head into tomorrow. Tomorrow, 80% rain chances, so more showers and thunderstorms expected for us. It will be turning windy next week and cooler as well. I'll let you know which day will be the windiest and which day we'll see the coolest temperatures out of the next 7 days. That's coming up at 6:18.
You definitely want to see that, especially if you're going to be traveling. Thanks, Tyler. A Martin County teenager still recovering after he was hit by a train last night along the tracks near the 10,000 block of Dixie Highway in Hobe Sound. Investigators say 13-year-old Jordan Cook and his friend were riding their bike and trying to cross the railway. The train clipped Cook's bike, sending the bike underneath the train. Cook was thrown off and likely suffered broken legs and possible internal injuries. Investigators believe they were crossing to get to a park and didn't want to ride the longer distance to go to a railroad crossing. A friend of theirs and his mom drove by, luckily saw the teen was hurt and called 911.
It was just very scary to see my friends and to see like another one of my friends hurt, and he's like a football player and stuff. It's just very scary.
The Florida East Coast Railroad Police will be investigating the crash. Investigators say it was very rainy, and they want to see if the conductor could see the teens and if he tried to stop. Investigators are working to find out what led up to a deadly crash in Indiantown. It happened right here on Warfield Boulevard and Tommy Clements Street. Now, the area was shut down for several hours last night. We're still waiting to learn the name of the person killed. And the hunt is on for a shooter in Stewart. Police telling us a man was shot on Bayou Avenue A a little after 5 last night. We're told he is in serious condition, but is expected to make it. If you know anything about the shooting, you're asked to call Treasure Coast Crime Stoppers. A high school football game in Miami ended early last night after gunshots were heard in the distance, sending players and coaches ducking for cover. Almost 3 minutes were remaining in the game when the stadium officials called the game between Miami Central and Miami Carroll City High Schools. People in the stands ran to exits while coaches told players to get down on the field. Central beat Carroll City 26-8. Happening today, Corey Jones supporters are planning a protest this afternoon at the Palm Beach Gardens Mall. Right now, News Channel 5's Jamel Lene joins us live from PJ Boulevard, where organizers reiterate this rally will be peaceful. Hey, Jamel.
Good morning. Well, mall officials say they have a very strict no protest policy, and they plan to have extra security on site this afternoon just for the masses that are expected to show up today. But again, protesters, they can be on public property. Now, that would include the sidewalk here, but anything beyond the mall, that is all private. Again, the organizers of today's rally say they want to show their continued support for Corey Jones. Jones was shot and killed on October 18th by Newman Raja. Authorities say Raja confronted Jones as he sat down waiting for help on the off-ramp. Investigators say Raja was on police detail when he approached Jones in plain clothing. Investigators say Jones was hit 3 times. Now, Raja, he was just fired from the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department last week as this shooting is still under investigation. Now, again, it's not clear whether or not Jones's family is expected to be at this rally that happens at noon, but they are pushing for new laws to be made because of this shooting. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up in 30 minutes. That's the latest here in Palm Beach Gardens. I'm Jamel Lene for Wptv News Channel 5.
6:05 right now on your Saturday morning. Just ahead, attorneys for the Boynton Beach woman who allegedly tried to hire a hitman to kill her husband, now trying to dismiss her upcoming trial. The motion they filed just ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Heavy rain on radar right now, and we have a lot more on the way for us this weekend. What threats should you expect for today and tomorrow? I'll let you know at 6:18.
Second week of the high school football playoffs. We got teams moving on to the regional finals. Teams moving on also to the state semifinals. I'll tell you who it is coming up in sports.
Make money from home. The 2 things you absolutely need to be successful.
I'm now making more than I ever have in my life.
And the one tool to use first to make sure a company is legit. Monday on WPTV News Channel 5 at 11.
Presenting 6 new members of the Schumacher family. Now in Delray.
Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Lincoln, and Subaru.
I invite you to come join the family.
Black Friday savings start now at Rosner's. Like this GE 3-rack stainless steel dishwasher for only $6.99. Take $200 off this front-load washer during Rosner's Black Friday savings event. Hurry in for great appliance deals at Rosner's.
Sure, TV has evolved over the years. It's gotten squarer, brighter, bigger, thinner, even curvier. But what's next? For all binge watchers, movie geeks, sports freaks, X1 will change the way you experience TV. Call and switch to X1 from Xfinity today.
Adventure. It's in our DNA. The season of adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
It's Greco's Black Friday all-month-long sales event. Get the biggest deals of the season on new Mazdas, Kias, and Nissans. Get new Altimas, Mazda 3s, or Optimas. Your choice, only $149 a month. Or new Rogues, Mazda CX-5s, or Sorrentos, only $199 a month. It's Black Friday all month long. Altimas, Mazda 3s, or Optimas, $149 a month. Rogues, Mazda CX-5s, or Sorrentos, $199 a month. At any Greco location in Delray Beach, North Palm Beach, or Fort Pierce.
I'm Mike Greco. I'll save you thousands. I guarantee it.
Black Friday means huge GE savings at Rosner's. This self-cleaning sliding convection range is $11.99. This over-the-range microwave is only $179, and this stainless steel dishwasher is only $3.99. Hurry into Rosner's now for Black Friday savings.
Get your News Channel 5 updates throughout the day on News Radio WJNO.
Belgium raising the terror alert in Brussels to its highest level last night. The country's leaders saying there is a serious and imminent threat right now. This as authorities conduct raids in Belgium trying to take down the network of terrorists behind the Paris attacks. And new in the fight against ISIS, the United Nations approving a resolution calling on the world to redouble action against the Islamic extremist group. Well, yesterday, the Coast Guard offloaded 515 kilos of cocaine. You can see it right there, seized in the Caribbean. It is estimated street value of $17 million. On November 15th, patrol spotted a suspicious go-fast boat off the Dominican Republic. They arrested 4 suspected smugglers and recovered 22 packages of cocaine. Dalia DiPolito will take the stand in her next trial. She's the Boynton Beach woman at the center of a murder-for-hire investigation that played out on an episode of Cops. Her first trial thrown out. Her upcoming trial will be the first time the judge and jury will hear directly from her.
And while she'll face the same evidence, this time her attorneys are going to advise her to take the witness stand, to tell her story, to show why the video doesn't explain everything, and she's very eager to do so.
DiPolito is accused of trying to hire a hitman to kill her now ex-husband in 2009. Police staged a fake crime scene at her home and videotaped her reaction. The 15-year-old accused in the death of a mother of 2 will be charged as an adult. The decision just coming in from the state attorney's office. We learned they upgraded the charges against Wesley Brown in the death of Wendy Harris Aceves. The Broward County teenager was on probation November 1st when police say he stole a car, led officers on a short chase, and then slammed into the woman's car, killing her.
Time now for the Honda Sports Desk with ESPN 106.3 on Wptv News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Emerson Latzia from ESPN 106.3. The bright lights of the playoffs beaming down in Delray Beach on Friday, where Atlantic and Boca Raton collide in the 8A regional semifinals. Eagles knocked off the Bobcats just 3 weeks ago for a district title. Boca craving this rematch, and this time everything is on the line, like a berth in the regional finals. First quarter, Boca on the board first. Philip Santiago over the top to Kamani Reid, and that's how you do it, kid. 27 yards, 7-0 Bobcats. Atlantic breaks out a little trickeration moments later. The fake double reverse screen pass, and Gerard Ferguson does the rest. 2-point conversion's good. 8-7 Eagles take the lead. Late in the second quarter, how about this? Boca back on top. Bryce Hill hits the edge, goes dancing in the end zone. Boca on top. 14-8 heading into halftime, and it would stay that way until late in the third. 4th and 1 for the Bobcats. Santiago coughs up the football. Quentin Thaddeus picks it up, decides to run it back for a touchdown. Good idea. Then in the fourth, Shondarius Phillips is going to add a 1-yard touchdown run. Atlantic moves on to the regional final, 29-14. 3A regional finals. Oxbridge Academy hosting American Heritage. Forget the whiteout. Students are seeing red. A spot in the state tournament on the line. Opening drive for the Thunderwolves. Angelo Navaroli throws a touchdown, but to American Heritage. DJ Davis with a 35-yard pick six. Stallions lead 7-zip. However, under 5 minutes to play in the quarter, Travis Homer with the touch. Missed extra point, so the Ox trailing 7-6. Moments later, the lead is all theirs. Bat snap on the Stallions punt. Ball leaves the end zone. That is a safety. 8-7 Thunderwolves. Ensuing drive, we're in the second quarter. Navaroli thinking big, but instead, he's intercepted the second time in this game. This one by Joshua Turner. Heck of a catch. The Ox defense forcing a Heritage punt. Next time down for the T-Wolves, Navaroli to Trayon Jones, one of the biggest plays of the night. Sets up a Noah Singer field goal. However, the Stallions come back with a touchdown in the final minute to win this game, 16-11. 7A regional semifinals. It's Toddy Centillo looking to lead Dwyer past St. Thomas Aquinas. Second quarter, Raiders up 3-zip and looking for more. James Charles powers in from 3 yards out. The Saint leads 10-0. Raiders would be threatening early and often. University of Florida commit Jake Allen. Nice touch in the corner pass to Trayon Muller. STA up 17 at halftime. Third quarter, Dwyer's offense showing signs of life. It's backup quarterback Zach Wilson, a 2-yard touchdown. Panthers make it a 10-point game, but on the ensuing possession, watch this. Dwyer needs a stop. They think they have it. They think they have Jackson Kincaid bottled up. Yeah, think again. Dude breaks loose and sayonara. An 83-yard touchdown run. Dwyer's season comes to a close, losing 24-7. That right there is your morning sports report, folks. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday.
Well, how would you like to be shocked just trying to sharpen a pencil? A shock hazard has prompted the recall of thousands of electric pencil sharpeners. The recall involves about 44,000 Bow-Stitch brand electric pencil sharpeners, the Quiet Sharp Glow Classroom, and Super Pro Commercial. They both have 6 pencil sharpener openings with Bow-Stitch on the side. They were sold at Office Depot, Staples, and other office supply stores nationwide and online at Amazon.com from April 2012 through this past August, going for about $70 to $155. Consumers should stop using the product, unplug it, and contact Amax for a free replacement. Well, before you get that Thanksgiving shopping list ready, be prepared to spend a little more. New numbers from the American Farm Bureau Federation show the average Turkey Day dinner will cost more than $50 for the first time ever. The biggest increase, the actual turkey, up about 6.5%. Still, some things to be thankful for, though. Prices are not as high as some feared, considering the bird flu that wiped out more than 8 million turkeys earlier this year. Well, recreational drones. There's been a serious discussion about this and how they should be registered. A very hot topic now in time for the holidays. Many people thinking possibly about getting drones as gifts. Well, there might be some things you need to know. Erica Gonzalez breaks down what you should know beforehand.
This is a view from one of this year's hottest holiday gifts. Quadcopters, or unmanned aircraft, better known as consumer drones, and they're popping up on wish lists.
There's a few family members that would also like one, and I might just help them out.
There are quite a few to choose from.
Most people want to kind of get into it for, less expensive and, get to know the hobby.
Chase the cat around. Chase the kids around.
So we fly them, we do obstacle courses, and we race.
And they take pictures and video. Recreational drones come as small as stocking stuffers and sell for as little as $30. And large drones can cost thousands of dollars.
This really is a breakout year, 2015, for sales of drones.
In fact, the Consumer Technology Association estimates 400,000 consumer drones will be sold over this holiday season alone.
They're designed to have to fun with, but of course you need to fly them safely and responsibly, which is what our focus has been. Know your obligations and the responsibilities you have when you fly a drone.
You must fly below 400 feet. Keep the drone in sight at all times. Don't fly within 5 miles of an airport. Don't fly near stadiums. Earlier this year, a drone ended up on the White House grounds. Such incidents led U.S. lawmakers to introduce bills to regulate drones.
It says warning, no-fly zone.
Some sophisticated drones like this one with GPS detect restricted airspace and will not fly. But as recreational drones are debated, drones are hitting the market.
I've had like 4 of these. I'm thinking of getting myself an upgrade.
The Consumer Technology Association is part of a task force that has made recommendations to the U.S. Transportation Secretary on how drones should be registered.
You know, this always happens. You finally get to the weekend, you have a couple of days off, and we have rain in the forecast. We have rain in the forecast on your days off. What a bummer, right? But there is a consolation prize. Once this rain pushes through, the system that's bringing the rain will bring in some cooler and drier air on Monday, and for the most part, next week looks great. You just got to get to the next couple of weeks before the coolest air mass of the season arrives. Yeah, we're talking about lows in the 50s and the 60s. It's going to feel really nice. Right now we have temperatures in the 70s. We also have some rain on radar already. Some rain down here across South County. Some light rain pushing to the north and to the west. Let's say Boynton Beach going up to Lake Clark Shores right now, Lake Worth. You're seeing a little bit of rainfall. We're all seeing a lot of cloud cover too. And up here across Stewart, you're now dealing with some thunderstorm activity. Look at that, some lightning popping up just to the west of Stewart. This is moving to the west, due west. This thunderstorm is, and eventually it'll be towards Indiantown going into Okeechobee. Right now, Okeechobee is completely dry. Also, Indian River, you're dry at the moment too. We just have these 2 little lines of shower activity at the moment. It's all all because of the stationary front. The stationary front is our current weather maker, and it's going to stick around for the next probably 24 to 48 hours. So it'll give us, that'll be the focal point for some showers and thunderstorms today and tomorrow. And then eventually it pushes down to the south as a cold front, and that cooler air comes in. In terms of rainfall for today, Vipercast shows just sporadic showers through noon, so kind of like what we're seeing right now. Then once we get to 3, 4 o'clock, we see some thunderstorms fire up. You see these yellows, the oranges, and the reds. That does indicate the stronger stuff, the heavier rain and the stronger thunderstorms. For the most part, Vipercast is keeping most of it inland through 3 or 4 o'clock. I think that'll be a little closer to the coastline. And then definitely once we get to midnight, we see a surge of moisture come in, a wave of energy come over, and you definitely see that heavy rain and the stronger thunderstorms along the coastline during the wee hours of Sunday. Here's how I'll plan out your day for you. Cloudy for sure, but we will see a few peaks of sunshine this morning. Then it's completely overcast this afternoon and this evening. We'll see some showers. We'll see some thunderstorms too. And highs will get to 84 degrees. In terms of your threats for today, look for the occasional lightning strike, kind of like what we're seeing in Stewart right now. Wind gusts in excess of 30 miles per hour, and a little bit of flooding in the ditches and on the area roadways too. Seas right now, boaters are sitting at 3 feet. They'll get up to 5 feet later on today. Choppy at times, and you will run into some rainfall. And also, the beach forecast, you'll see some rainfall too. Rip current threat is moderate to high at the moment. Here's a look at your forecast and summary. Partly cloudy, periods of rain, maybe even some thunderstorms. Definitely some thunderstorms later on tonight, and that rain will continue as we head into Sunday as well. But then once we get into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some cooler, drier air works in. We're thinking that Tuesday morning will be the coolest with temperatures in the mid-50s and low 60s. Then once we get to Thanksgiving, Thursday, we will see the moisture return. We'll see a mixture of sun and clouds, some isolated showers, and highs in the upper 70s. Christina?
All right, thanks, Tyler. It's 6:21 on your Saturday. Solo is the new black. While you may want to treat yourself to a dinner date tonight, alone, just ahead.
At Gilbert Chevrolet in Okeechobee, we're stocked up on holiday inventory. That means great deals for you. Get 0% for 72 months on all 2015 Silverados, or 20% off Chevy's best, like Camaro, Malibu, or Cruze. Gilbert Chevrolet in Okeechobee.
When you think Lexus, think JM Lexus.
Make this a December to remember at JM Lexus. Get in on the holiday cheer with our biggest savings of the year. New 2016 IS200Ts, only $399 a month, zero down. Visit JM Lexus today.
You may not be able to tell from the look on my face, but I'm very, very hungry. I need something that satiates my tum-tum. Something with just enough protein to seek out my hunger and eliminate it. That's called satiety, and Yoplait Greek 100 is very effective at providing it. Satiety. Make your tummy happy. Yoplait.
Are you getting ready? Have you got one picked out? Let's take a look around. With Schumacher's 18 car lines, hundreds of the hottest vehicles to choose from, and the best deals in South Florida, there's a full month of Black Friday buys now with enormous discounts. Get behind the wheel of the car or truck you're dreaming of from Schumacher. North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach.
Schumacher, come join the family.
At Gilbert Chevrolet in Okeechobee, we're stocked up on holiday inventory. That means great deals for you. Get 0% for 72 months on all 2015 Silverados, or 20% off Chevy's best, like Camaro, Malibu, or Cruze. Gilbert Chevrolet in Okeechobee.
During December to remember at JM Lexus. New RX 350s, only $449 a month, zero down. But hurry, the big holiday savings end soon.
When you think Lexus, think JM Lexus.
It was once taboo, but now it's being called a liberating experience. Going out alone. It's turning into the newest dining trend. And if you've never tried it without your phone, without a book, here are a few reasons you should.
I'm Amanda. Loner, loser, and complicated wreck.
She is so wrong. Being a loner doesn't mean you're a loser anymore.
Some people associate being alone with being lonely. And aloneness can be a very comfortable, quieting experience that has nothing to do with loneliness.
With high divorce rates and people waiting longer to marry, psychologist Dr. Lynn Kenny says it is time to ditch the stigma.
Why are you staring at me? What, you never seen anyone eat alone before?
Once you break the barrier, once you go to dinner alone or you go to a movie alone and you realize that it's kind of fun, then you're more comfortable the next time.
This solo plunge has a host of benefits. First, you won't have to apologize.
You can move at your own pace when you're alone. And you can do it the way you want to do it when you're alone.
Can you put tomatoes on it? Great, I can be picky.
A recent analysis by OpenTable found single table reservations have gone up 62% in the last 2 years.
So good.
Next, you'll start doing things you really enjoy.
Being alone is an opportunity to make better choices. You don't feel influenced by the people you're with.
I'm gonna play myself.
In a group, there's often compromise. Going alone means enjoying activities you really want to do.
I don't need friends. When you play yourself, you always win.
And finally, it'll give you an opportunity to focus on you.
Being in a successful relationship with somebody else means keeping 2 people happy. When you're alone, you only have 1 person to keep happy.
Don't have to share my popcorn with anyone. This is all mine.
Ironically, all this alone time can help you strengthen your friendships.
When you spend some time alone, then you get refreshed and you enjoy your relationships even more.
Alone and A-OK on the hit list.
All right, good morning, everyone. The tropics continue to look pretty good. Nothing happening out there, but I can tell you that models are hinting at a system trying to form later on this week, right just to the east of the Bahamas. Models also keep it away from Florida, so you wouldn't have to worry about it if it were to form. I know we have, the countdown is on, 9 days until the end of hurricane season, and I know the end of hurricane season is coming up, so you think that, well, we should be seeing these tropical systems form. It's not out of character to see a late season storm, albeit rare. It does happen, and we'll continue to keep you up to date on that possible storm. Christina?
All right, Tyler, thank you. 6:26 on your Saturday morning. After the break, St. Mary's Medical Center just named a new CEO. The operation she will be in charge of and when she is set to begin her new role. Still ahead. And we're learning more about laws that were broken when Dade Medical College closed down last month. How students were cheated out of a teach out.